Hello Internet, and welcome back to our Apartment Rat series. In this episode we're going to be breaking into a police station. Should be a lot of fun, and then once the night falls we probably won't even get to nightfall in this episode. Time is passing much more slowly since the change to 1 second turns. Not very surprisingly, everything takes 6 times as long now. Like walking is 6 times longer, you progress 6 times faster. So it doesn't matter. Anyway, so we're going to go check that out. I also realized that I had started telling you a story about how we got our animals, and then I stopped halfway through, and I know people love animals, so I think I'll continue talking about that. So I said that we had gotten our one dog after, this is the wiener dog, got our wiener dog after my brother had a house fire, and they couldn't keep the animal. Now my therapist also thought I was going through a pretty rough time. That was back when I had lost my job. I was doing really bad mental health wise. I felt it's complicated. You really don't want to hear it. We're going to approach this from the outside. That way, if it drops security countermeasures, it will hopefully drop it inside and we can just run away. But we're going to check this out. Drill. I mean, I guess you drill. You hear ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Shouldn't be more than a half an hour. You finished drilling. I didn't hear an alarm, so that's interesting. This looks like evidence. So we're going to push this in here. Hack Pro. I don't know how to use this, but I'm pretty sure hack is important. Deputy badge, no. Crowbar, no. Joint, yes. Switchblade, pink tab we'll take, I guess, even though I'll never use them. Can we safely? No, we can't. Oh. Spiders. Highly venomous nightmare come to life. Do not want to mess with them. I wonder if they came out of that spider basement we found. But anyway, so we got the wiener dog. They thought it would be good for me to kind of have a therapy animal. Dogs provide companionship, can be very... Oh my god, it used so many charges. Okay. We didn't bring a pickaxe. We'll go get the sledgehammer and we'll just take the wall down ourselves. Man, that used a ton of charge out of that machine. And I don't know how charged our vehicle is. 49%. Are we losing it? What were we using power for? I thought we were up around 60%. Maybe I'm misremembering. But we'll drop that here and give this an opportunity to charge. And we'll just take... I don't think we brought the sledge with us. Did we bring... We have a regular jackhammer that uses gasoline. We could harvest gas. It would be loud, I assume, though. Did we bring the sledge or not? Sledgehammer. Take the sledgehammer. We'll take the jackhammer. And we'll see about refilling it. Just as a backup. So we'll activate the rubber hose. How do we siphon? We'll just siphon that. Pour into container. Jackhammer. Great. And we'll drop the rubber hose. I'm not thrilled about taking both of these with us, because they take up so much space. We'll leave the jackhammer for now, I guess, and we'll see if that can do it. If not, we'll come back and we'll figure it out. Anyway, so they thought it would be good for me to have an animal, something to love and care for, and something that would show me affection, something that, would give me something to occupy my time. Sounds like there's stuff in here, which is weird, because I didn't think there would be. You hear clang. Stop smashing. Stop it. You're going to destroy all the fun stuff. Okay, so we're out of breath. Wait a while. Catch your breath. Pause for a second to catch your breath. You hear bash. You don't seem to be damaging the brick wall. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're going to go back and get the jackhammer. This is a little unfortunate. And so that's how we got our wiener dog. And we love him. And he's great. And he's adorable. And most of my life we've had big animals. So it's kind of nice to have something small that, and he's very, very friendly. Most of the animals we had growing up were a little aggressive. And it's like kind of nice to have an animal that, we can have people at the house and not have to worry about the dogs barking at them the whole time, that kind of stuff. So he's a real sweetheart. Real little nerdy wiener dog. Love him. And then we have, I think the second animal we got was the cat. The cat basically, so the cat was declawed at some point. We didn't do that. I don't believe you should declaw cats. Jackhammer? No. And basically one night we had these really terrible storms for a couple days in a row, and there was just a cat on our porch. We live in a town, but we do have a porch. Can we ignore this, please? Oh my god, it's so loud. Okay, well, that was awkward. Let's get the quarterstaff out. Yeah, I hear you, man. You're not even strong enough to smash a locker? What a pathetic officer you are. Holster. I thought that was an MBR vest. What even is this sprite? Look at this. What a weird... Okay. I mean, we'll take the holster, I guess. We already have one, but doesn't hurt to have more. Glock mags. Yeah, okay. So they're all just... They're empty. You couldn't store your ammunition in here? L523 MBR conversion. All the parts necessary to convert an L523 to a main battle rifle, a balanced weapon for all situations. In order to reconfigure an already configured L5... I don't understand that. I think it's cool that they put conversion kits in the game. I don't know what weapon that's for, though. The L5 whatever. I don't know what that is. Duty belt, I don't care about. Kevlar vest will take. Pretty good thing to have, actually. In fact, we're gonna... Yeah, none of this is very interesting. A little disappointing, and the lack of gear in here. Why don't we look at the Kevlar next to our armored leather jacket? Kevlar is 8 and 16. Armored jacket is 9 and 9. We're... Oh, but it's the close to the skin layer. So we could wear both. But it would obviously bump up our encumbrance. Why don't we look at our current gear? Torso. So we're wearing the compression top. That would conflict with this. And our encumbrance is currently so high that it doesn't feel like it's even worth it. The only thing I can think of is that because the armored leather jacket is on the outside, it might protect the interior items, but there's really nothing here that's super valuable. So we could swap to the Kevlar vest. It is better protection in some respects, but mostly it's the... So we are pretty cold. It's mostly the encumbrance that I would like, because a lower encumbrance... a lower encumbrance would make us more combat capable, because we currently have 33 torso encumbrance, which is really weighing us down when it comes to melee combat. But anyway, we got what we wanted out of here, so we're going to head back to our vehicle. I'm not sure what to do about that. It'd be smart probably to wear both, but I really hate having high torso encumbrance. So the cat was just on our porch in the middle of a terrible storm, and I'm not a big fan of cats, but like, we saw it there and we thought, oh, somebody lost their cat in the storm, we're gonna find it no problem. So, you know, I took water to it and made sure it was okay. Grandpa was feeding it with whatever we had, you know, that kind of stuff. And nobody lost a cat in our neighborhood, and it was declawed, so we know someone else owned it. We think something's wrong with it. It seems really like it falls over for no reason. Like if you touch it even slightly, it will fall over. It often meows like it's in pain. I don't really know what's wrong with the cat. We've taken it to the vet. I just don't know what to do about the poor cat. You know, I think it's dying, and somebody was like, well, we can't afford to pay for a surgery, so we'll just get rid of the cat. And it's like, that's pretty awful, but... and we, of course, are not the kind of people to turn away an animal, put that in a chest rig, and swap back to the extended mag. We're not the kind of people to turn away an animal that needs a little bit of help. So, yeah, we're going to lose the compression top, I think. It basically, we'll keep it. It doesn't matter. It's a little bit of warmth. Our arms are going to be cold. Again, it would probably be smarter to wear both, but I'm swapping to the vest for now. Go ahead and leave me nasty comments about how dumb I am, but That's what we're going to be doing here. I think we're okay. I think it's okay. And we can always... Can we manufacture any kind of arm guards? You know, we haven't looked at armor in a long time. Arms. We can make chitin armor, which is crazy good, actually. Although we'd have to kill some insects. I don't know if you get chitin. Man, we could kill those spiders for chitin, no problem, actually. Because they seem pretty freaking great. And they're relatively low encumbrance. That's crazy how good those are. Or maybe I'm just dumb and I don't know what good is, but that looks incredible to me. I think we're going to go kill some spiders. Which, in hindsight, might get us killed because spiders are pretty deadly in this game. But I think we're going to go kill some spiders. So, yeah. Let's murder some spiders. And then, so we have the cat, which I just don't like cats. Never liked cats. They're so aloof. We've talked about this before. I'm a dog person. But, you know, it's an animal. It lives with us now. Oh, well. You know, I don't hate it or anything. I don't want it to die. I don't want it to run away. You know, we take care of it. So these are pretty scary. They don't seem very interested in me, but I'm willing to bet if I kill one of them, they're all going to turn on me. But we're going to test that out because why wouldn't we? I really wish this would scroll to what you're aiming at because that's a little irritating. Where is it? There we go. Let's see if we can take a shot at this thing. Literally terrible chance to hit. We hit it. So did that make all of you hostile? It didn't. And in fact, this one is fleeing. That's interesting. We missed. I just want to kill one. I mean, we have like, what is that? Like a 30% chance to hit? Grazing hit. Let's move closer and hope it doesn't trigger. Oh my god, 3 bullets? Okay. Thank you. That was a little ridiculous how many shots that took. We'll collect our brass and we'll see if we can't butcher this thing. So what's the best way to get materials? Full butchery probably would be the best. We can't really do that. Dissecting discrete organs. No. We want a quick butcher, I guess. Please don't approach me, spider. Sinew, chunks of chitin. It didn't give full chitin. It gave chunks of chitin. Why? Chitin armor kit. Chitin. Chitin arm guards. Why can't we make chitin leg guards? Okay, well, the arm guards was what we were looking at. What is a chitin armor kit? Light chitin plating made for a vehicle. Okay, well, we don't want that. Chitinous boots. I don't think we want that either. They're pretty cool. Pretty good, though. Biosilicified. Silicified? So, silica-coated chitin plating made for a vehicle. Alright, well, that's weird. Chitin gauntlets, 12 encumbrance. Really great protection, though. I didn't realize chitin was so good. Chitin helmet, 12-16-214. 12-16-214. 99466. I mean, we might also want the chitin helmet. That seems amazing. I can't believe I never thought about this before. So we're definitely going to make the arm guards, which is 4 of 10. So we have enough material to make both. We will take the chitin with us. I guess we'll take the sinew as well. And the meat because we're here and, you know, better to not waste it. Can I just point out how many freaking spiders are here, by the way? Do you see this? What is this, like 10 spiders? So we're going to leave. The smoker is following us. We still wielding? Yeah. So we're just going to shoot the smoker. Please die before I get engulfed in smoke. Not great. With the stamina changes, breathing smoke can be pretty deadly, I think. Like it can literally kill you. So glad we survived that. Let's swap back to the quarterstaff. Now I believe we cannot cook in this vehicle. I believe we can only heat things up. Is that correct? food, meat, cooked meat, hot plate. Oh, okay. So we do have what we would need to make that. Do we want to... I think we just cook it. We can make meat sandwiches. Bread. You can't make it with raw meat. You have to cook it first. So why don't we cook some meat? Just cook 2 for now. Store it in my inventory. Oh, no, we messed up. So we have to wield the meat, and when we try to activate it, it's going to infinitely prompt us. No, it didn't. Okay. When I was working on the vehicle, we had that same bug again where you had to infinitely tell it what tool to use, which was a real hassle. So there we've cooked some meat. Let's make a meat sandwich. I also forgot to put a light on the interior of this vehicle. That could be a real problem. We will make some meat sandwiches. Bread, 2 of 2. Cooked meat. Okay, so we'll make 1 meat sandwich out of the cooked meat. Just put it down, store in inventory, eat the meat sandwich. Nom nom. And we'll eat the cooked meat as well. We're sated and hydrated. Well, I don't remember eating or drinking anytime recently, but that's okay. We are tired, but if we go to bed now, we're going to wake up in like the middle of the day. I mean, the middle of the night, so we wouldn't have a lot of time to get into the mall. I think we'll just make the kite and stuff right now. And we'll go in here and we'll grab a flat surface for us to use for crafting. I'm not wielding the quarterstaff. And then we have a second dog, since I've forgotten that I'm supposed to be giving commentary. We have a second dog that came to us. Honestly, oops, didn't mean to save. Let go of it, please. Came to us just a few months ago, actually. There was this... So... I talk about my niece sometimes. Her mother used to be with my brother, and then they went their separate ways and whatever. But the mother also has a brother who is not a good person, who hurt his child. What am I looking for? Chitin? Arm guards. He hurt his child and was incarcerated. We didn't move close enough to the table to actually use it. It's mostly done, so it's not really super valuable now. And we'll make the helmet as well. Hurt his kid. Pretty sure he abused his wife and dog as well. He ended up incarcerated. They didn't really know what to do with the dog. So we were like, yeah, we'll take her. You know, it's better than her going to a pound. She is a... so I mentioned we have the wiener dog is the little one, and then we have a big one, which is like some golden lab something mix. She's huge. Huge dog. What am I looking for? We want to take off just the helmet. I don't think we have anything that conflicts with the arm guards. So we'll wear the arm guards and the chitinous helmet, both of which have superior protection to what we were wearing. It's questionable. You could argue that the firefighter gear has some additional benefits that we maybe should have stuck with, but I like the flat damage reduction to cut and bash damage is my main thing. I know, you know, acid protection and fire protection can be valuable, but really I'm focused in on blunt and cut damage, both of which are, both of these are superior in the cut and bash realm than the firefighter gear. So let's look at our encumbrance. Looks great, honestly. Our leg is encumbered because of the holster. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Hand encumbrance is low. We look great, man. Like, this is pretty fantastic. We could arguably make the chitin gloves as well. The gauntlets would probably be an improvement. Would be a massive improvement, in fact, compared to these that only have bash and cut of 1. Yeah, maybe should do that as well while we're out and about in the area. For now, pretty injured, 6 p.m. So assuming our character sleeps between 8 and 10 hours, we'd get up between 2 and 4 a.m. That would be enough time to get into the mall and possibly find ourselves up to the second floor. we're going to do that. So we're going to sleep. First, we're going to apply some bandages to our head and leg to speed up our recovery time. Did we disinfect as well today? I don't remember which body part we disinfected, but we'll go ahead and we will grab some bandages, which are in our inventory. That's my mistake. I don't know if light affects this, so we'll do this in the light for the best possible repair. Head will get some bandages, and our wounded leg will get some bandages, and then we will also throw a little disinfectant on our head wound. I don't know how much that helps. I think kind of a lot. And head is a very important body part. The head is a very important body part. We didn't bring a blanket or anything. I don't think we're in any danger of freezing to death or anything like that. We're going to save anyway, just in case. Because if I die for something stupid like that, I would have no problem save scumming if we froze to death while sleeping because we forgot to put a blanket on our square, you know. So when we wake up, hopefully it's very early in the morning, we will eat, we will drink, we will head back towards the mall. We're going to leave our vehicle probably motorcyclists just blasting through in the middle of town where it's like a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit, just blasting down the road. Anyway, so our head healed full, which is great. We're going to head to the mall. I think, man, it's 4 a.m., so we only have about 2 hours to sneak into the mall and get to a safe place away from the daylight, which should be fine. We should be able to do that. We're going to head to the mall. We're going to leave our vehicle here because if we pull it over here and literally anything spots us at any point and we move to the vehicle, they could just destroy the entire vehicle before we can really do anything about it. So although we're pretty far from the mall, I think we're going to leave it here. Maybe we'll pull up behind the botanical gardens. No, we're going to leave it right here. It is marked on the map. And now we're going to head to the mall. Yeah, we have time. So I'm going to head to the mall. I was thinking maybe we'll do that in the next episode. But no, we have time to do this. And I really don't want to spend more than one day in the mall. We're going to head to the second floor. I did not eat or drink before we left. We're going to go back and do that because there's no guarantee we would immediately find food. It could be several hours before we've been able to get to a safe place that has food, or it could be immediately. I don't know. I didn't put a light in this. I planned to do that yesterday because we can't cook the meat in the dark. Can't see the craft. So what we will do is we will take the meat with us. Is it in my inventory? Okay. We will drink before we leave so that we're not, we're full. That's fine, whatever. And now we will head to the mall. We will cook that meat as soon as we find a safe place to do so because it's just going to go bad. Really should be wearing the amp goggles, which could be saving our life right here. And we will carefully proceed to the mall. Again, the monster density at the exterior. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a thorny shambler. We saw one of them before. It did mention paralysis, so we really kind of don't want to be anywhere near it. And then we're just going to look for an entrance. You managed to grab me? Really? And this is where things get a little sticky because the ground floor is just packed with zombies. We want to find the stairs as quickly as possible. Undeath has not been kind to the children of the apocalypse. This one is little more than a reanimated membrane of skin stretched across tiny brittle bones. Okay. So no stairs there. Yep. Should be stairs in the back of this bookstore. There was in my lab playthrough. Kind of packed back here though. And can we put this on the stairs and block? We can't. So we could, what we can do, we can release this and walk up here, and then if anything tails us, they will have to come at us. That's not true at all, because I can't do basic. Okay, well, I'm messing this up because I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Let's, at this point, they're not going to follow us, or they would have. But we'll go ahead and we'll wait until we catch our breath and see if anything comes up. No, so we're fine. We've made it to the second floor, and we're in a bookstore, which is part of the reason we wanted to come out here. And I think now is when we will call the episode. It was a little less painless, a little bit more painful than I expected. I thought we could just slip through. Admittedly, that's mostly due to my bad gameplay. It's not because of anything. The deck wasn't stacked against us. It was bad choices made on my part. Anyway, that's going to do it. Probably the end of my recording session for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll be back with more Cataclysm every single day of the week. So keep your eye on the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.